3. Let's go.
Welcome to the Balcony AUX Chord podcast.
Let's go.
Balcony AUX Chord.
Balcony AUX Chord.
Welcome back to the Balcony AUX Chord podcast. You're back again with me, Mark, and Afindi, and welcome back to the Music Circle. If you don't know what Balcony AUX Chord is, we use music as a launching point for further discussion into just like life, philosophy, whatnot. But this all started off as a couple of friends on a balcony looking out in the world, listening to music and kind of like just talking shit, basically. And I guess this is a version of talking shit, just like talking about anything, shooting the shit. And right now, what is happening, maybe using this podcast as like a time capsule in a way, the Olympics just started. And I mean, I think this is
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Mark's not that into it. I was like, let's talk about the Olympic. Mark's like, what are we gonna say?
Exactly.
Like, it's interesting.
I mean, the interesting parts are the presentation of it and like the controversies in it, but
the politics of it is interesting. No.
Yeah, sure, but like I don't know enough to kind of speak on it. But I mean, let's see where the conversation goes. And
Did you know that they had like a boycott of the Olympics?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Let me look it up. It's pretty interesting. They did like a boycott of the Olympics in the 1980s. Mm-hmm. The Americans led a boycott of the Olympics, and Thailand didn't go. I think.
Okay.
In like 1980.
Who hosted it?
I'm not sure. I think it was Russia.
Yeah, it was some Cold War shit, probably.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they boycotted. So many countries didn't go.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think the Olympics in general is quite
it's politicized, like
it's for sure, and I think it is interesting. It's just like this year I haven't been following it at all, just because not to take away anything from the athletes who worked their whole life to get to where they are, but I don't feel proud of my country at this point. It's like nothing to be proud of. Like seriously, like I like kind of like looking at what's happening. I'm like, wow, like if I watch it, it's like kind of like escapism in a little bit. It's So I haven't been following it because I'm just like, oh man. And I'm sorry to the athletes who have been working hard for it, like not to take away like from your glory and everything. But personally, I just haven't been following it too much.
Honestly, a lot of people feel that way. Like I was on the phone with my dad. And I was just like, oh, like, have you been following the Olympics? He's like, yeah, of course I have. But like, I don't think Thai people are really into it this year because they're just concerned about staying alive. Yeah,
there's more things to think about this year.
there's more things to think about.
Yeah.
And I guess me living here, I'm just like literally I go in my group chat and it's like
Olympics
in my family group chat.
Okay.
And it's like
death.
Yeah, we got 300 today. Yeah, we got 300 today.
Yeah.
Stay home. What are we gonna do? But did you buy the fa halai zone?
Oh yeah. I don't even know.
How much of that does our family have?
Right.
What if someone gets COVID? Where are we gonna quarantine?
Right.
Do we have space to quarantine? It's just shit like that.
Yeah, I definitely understand. Like that's exactly how I feel. Mm-hmm. Like many people just kind of glancing over the Olympics just because I mean, also too, like at least in my home, we don't watch TV anymore. We don't even have traditional TV anymore. We just have like Netflix and shit, So it's like I don't even. I mean, I know how to watch it. It's just like why would I really?
Yeah. I think the mood is like not. There.
Right.
Like I know how you could usually Olympics is the time where you get a lot of nationalism.
Yeah.
I guess, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Any sport is tied to like politics.
Mm-hmm.
And but when the situation's really bad, it never. I just think I just think it's really interesting how sports is used for political reasons.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I think there was an essay written by George Orwell. I think it's called Animal Spirits, if I'm not mistaken.
Animal Farm or Animal
No. Animal Spirits.
Animal Spirits?
Oh, wait. No, this is way different. That's an economics term. It was an essay about a soccer game. Football game, sorry.
Yeah.
And it was about like nationalism, and like, you know, it was a metaphor for like talking about nationalism.
Yeah.
And how like, you know, like at the end of the day, it's like it is a metaphor. It is a way to exert that kind of us versus them kind of thing. Yeah, not definitely not animal spirits. That's an economics term. Sorry.
It's like it's I guess like it's kind of tribalism.
Yeah,
it's like
very much.
It's like the Olympics is about tribalism, but the Olympics can also be about like
camaraderie
and unity, like international.
It can be, yeah, it can be. It's just like how far do we take it, right? Like how far do we, you know, like every time, like kind of like it kind of looks like a war between China and the US in a way. Like they always compete to be like number one. Sometimes China wins. I think, right? Sometimes China wins.
Japan's
sometimes
at the top right now, bro.
I mean, that'll change though, right? Like Japan, like every time the host country tries to like really bump it up, like they really try, like they really push for it. Like the year that it was in England, they were like super good as well. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be like either China or
it's gonna be China or US, yeah.
Because
the Russian Olympic Committee.
Right, which is, I don't know why they called it that, but okay.
It's because they were doping, man.
Oh shit!
the Russians were doping so much that the Olympics were like, you can't send athletes here anymore.
Oh no!
They have to make like a center to test doping, and every Russian athlete has to go past that.
Jesus Christ!
That's how they represent Russia. It's like the Russia Olympic Committee.
Right. That sucks. That sucks. It sucks for the athletes who weren't doping, right? And like they're like kind of like stuck with like the image of their country being like a standard doping site. But you know, I get that. I also like that there's a refugee representative this year, refugee team. That's pretty dope. And that's the first time, right? And
China Taipei is there.
Yeah. But I mean, I think what you're interested in probably is all the fucking anime music used in this fucking Olympics. Do you know about this? I actually
haven't.
Oh, no. What? Dude, they were playing haiku music in the volleyball tournament. Yeah, dude.
That's sick.
And in the opening, did you watch the opening ceremony at all?
I didn't watch the opening.
Oh, dude.
So in Canada, like you watch it through CBC. And CBC only shows like Canada getting fucked or Canada dominating.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. The only thing I watched was the opening ceremony, and it was
played
sick.
haiku?
No. They played anime music in the background or game music in the background.
That's fucking sick.
So they had like Monster Hunter music, Nintendo music.
Oh,
they had like
fuck.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you play? You love Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is good. I don't love it, but I have it. I have Monster Hunter. Yeah.
I remember I would go to your house just to play Monster Hunter. Yeah. Like in first year.
Yeah.
Me and Artie.
I mean, I wasn't good at it.
We were just it was a good time.
But they played a lot of anime music. They still do. So check it out. But
that's sick. I guess it's like one of their primary exports.
Right. And also they you know the Japanese. They're really good at design. They're really outside the box in terms of like the Western box, because we tend to think in a more Western way, right? But like the Japanese have cultivated their own art style, their own like thinking form, right?
Yeah.
Their art form. And so like their whole like opening ceremony was like beautiful in my opinion. Like there was this whole like sequence. There was this whole sequence
on YouTube
where like they used like a human being to, you know, those pictograms of the sports. So it would be like, if it was swimming, it would be like this.
Yeah.
And then it would be like a graphic, like a shaded silhouette of like a human doing like that swimming shape.
Yeah.
Basically there was a human, there was a person running around on stage in a blue suit, and they would like kind of like fix their body into like the different shapes according to the music timing. So it was like super dope and like well coordinated. It's hard to describe it to you, but if you watch it, like you'll be like, oh my god, what?
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
That's really cool, man. Yeah, I don't know why I missed that. Like, I was like, because in Canada, like, I don't know, people talk about the Olympics because, like, you know, like it's like COVID wise is doing better.
Sure.
So like people have
and Canada
the
does well. Canada does well. First of all, like compared to most countries, Canada produces a lot of good athletes.
Canada does well, yeah.
I think today, no, like ex-UBC swimmer wins silver or something. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
We went to school with that motherfucker. Like
what?
It was pretty sick.
Oh, cool. Are they our age?
I think they are.
Okay.
I think they are.
Cool.
Yeah.
Probably, so right? Like we're 25, 24, 25 now. So
like
probably.
at the aquatic center at school.
Yeah.
There's the Olympian.
Yeah.
Like there's lockers for the swim team.
Oh yeah.
And then the ones that have gone to like 2016 Rio or something will have like an Olympic logo on their locker.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, at school I remember. And then
I don't swim. I don't know.
The aquatic center is near like Rain or Shine.
Yeah.
Where I work, and these guys would come in. So
that's dope.
So you see them. These motherfuckers been to 2016, and there's like, I just think it's pretty cool.
No, it is very cool. It is very cool. Dude, there was this one year, me and Daniel, I was trying to convince him that we should represent Thailand in the Winter Olympics because we have no representatives in the Winter Olympics. Snowboard. And we were like, yo, let's just snowboard down the mountain, but not well. Just like come down the ramp, just like, ooh, okay.
Yeah. I think we did go one year.
We go every year. It's just we have one person. And it was like cross country, and they're like half. Is Daniel Dude, I want it to be us. Like, why can't we do it? Like, okay, I did some reading, and apparently you have to have like a committee in your country to like kind of validate.
Yeah. I bet we could do I think we'd be good at figure skating and stuff like that. Like Thai people.
Dude, we should be the new Jamaican bobsled team. We should be the Thai bobsled team. I'll be in the back, you in the middle, and Daniel will be in the front. Oh man, that'd be so lit.
It would be so slow. It'd just be me and you driving around. All these people are like they're like 60 kilograms.
Yeah.
Me and you go on.
just stuck in the fucking tube.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, the Olympics is a fun time.
It's
just this year I haven't been part of it really. Like I've been kind of out of the loop really.
Yeah, understand. Like nobody gives a fuck. Like none of my cousins my cousins are just like, oh, like okay,
who the fuck cares? Yeah. My sister and my cousin are more interested in the Conan movie that is about to come out than the actual Olympics. Because, if you didn't know, Conan the Detective, this is anime about a little kid detective.
He's not a kid.
Okay, technically not a kid, but still a kid. But it was meant to come out last year with the Olympics. But they postponed it along with the Olympics because it's related to the Olympics. So
it's gonna be probably some athlete's gonna get murdered.
Yeah, maybe, or like
to solve a case.
I called it. I was like, yo, sister. I don't want to say the name, but I bet Conan's gonna kick his ball with fire into the flame and light the flame, bro. He's gonna make some Olympic ass like kick, and he'll be like,
oh, and that was in the opening.
No. I'm calling it that the movie will do that.
Okay.
That's it. That's my prediction. Because the movie is not out yet, right? I think. But
right.
But it's a big deal for a lot of people because if you didn't know, Conan's really big in Japan.
Conan is big in Thailand too, but Conan's not like a famous anime character worldwide, I think. True.
But I mean, just to put it in perspective for anyone who's listening, when Endgame came out and became a hit in every country, number one in every country, the only country that didn't have number one was Japan because they all went to watch Conan. Which is like ridiculous. It's like Endgame is like a movie made like in like 10, 15 years, right? Like that's like the finale. And there's Conan, which is like the 20th movie.
But to be fair, Conan has been a thing for longer than the Avengers. Well, the Avengers existed a long time. But it hasn't
led up to it, you know? It's like not like the finale. It's just like we know there's going to be more movies.
Wait, Isn't that interesting though that Japan has enough cultural power within its to like resist like American blockbuster
Oh, for sure.
like dominance. Like
sure.
we're gonna make our own shit and that's gonna be number one.
Yeah, no. I think that's dope. I
It's
think
crazy, bro.
I think it's not just movies. Like when you say that, like City Pop comes to mind as well. Like kind of like they cultivated their own shit. You know, they made their own thing and they like kept it within their borders for so long, and now it's like exploding because like the disco wave is coming back.
I think that's awesome. Like
sick.
like a country that is, but like to be fair, Japan was like economically has always been doing really well.
Sure.
Like I think they've always been like top 3 biggest economies of the world, and they're not even that big of a country.
Right.
But like think about like okay like what the population of Japan is probably like what
170 million, I think.
Yeah, like something like that, right? However, like within like there's so much culture and music that came out of that that it's like it's kind of ridiculous. Like the amount of different animes, different mangas, different like shit just coming out from that small population. And not to mention all the technology and everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane. Like I never really thought about this, but like that's crazy because the US, right? Like there's like what 300 million and they're like the hegemon and stuff like that. But Japan's population, they make just as much like art and culture and stuff, and I don't know, it's pretty cool.
I mean, it is nice to take a back seat in things when it comes to just being like the hegemon and stuff like that. They know they don't have to be the hegemon. Like they don't want to be the hegemon.
They don't want to be. They just,
it's kind of like kind of like Canada, right? But like Canada's just not good at exporting that culture or cultivating.
Oh no, Canada's a little brother, man.
Yeah. It kind of branded itself too much of that. Maybe it's the border situation. It's just like become the same too much. But like
like if you're a big artist in Canada, you go to the US.
Go to America.
Like Justin Bieber is not going to stay in Toronto.
Right.
Drake is not going to stay in Toronto, you know?
Right.
Like
yeah, pretty much. So I get it. I get your observation. It is quite impressive. But I mean, going back to the Olympics, I feel like, I wish there wasn't COVID because I wish that, I mean, in all of the ways that I don't wish that we had COVID, but in the way that it relates to Olympics, like I wish there wasn't COVID because I wanted to see like the full extent of like the Japanese Olympics, you know? It's like what can they execute with like everyone in the stadium, everything, all the like components.
If 2020 didn't hit.
Exactly.
And the Olympics just went smoothly.
Right. Like went smoothly and, people cared. It would be nice. And like, I liked like the small little bits too. Like, when it comes to like, the medals, did you read about this at all? The medals are made out of old phones. So they melted down those metals into medals. And I thought that was pretty cool, like combining like a techie side. Yeah, exactly. Right. And like making it kind of like, raising awareness to some degree that, like we have too much waste and stuff like that. But also, making it nice. But I feel like that's just like one side of it. But I feel like the Japanese are really good at kind of like packaging things. Right. And like in terms of like branding it well. So I really wish that COVID wasn't a thing, so that it can come to be what it could have been.
So you see how OP
right
Japan can do it.
Right.
They probably make a shit ton of money. Like they lost so much money.
It would have been like the most like techie ass like show and everything ever. Like when it was in China, it was very like grand. If you remember at all, there was like like 1,000 people or something just running in the fields, like making like images in the oh my god, that's like amazing. That's like a very China thing to
communist,
do. Yeah. That's like a very China. Let's make it grand, big, many people. You know, that's a very them thing to do. And I think the British, I don't think they did it well. But, you know, they did a very classic white people, haha, kind of situation thing.
Yeah. They're like, we used to be the shit.
Right.
Let me just remind you.
Yeah. Exactly. So they did like a whole tour of the city, right? Like a airborne tour, and then they had like the Queen jump down from like the parachute and shit. Like that was their thing.
James Bond, that was pretty cool.
That was their shit, right? But like it was like a very like a white person humor kind of thing, you know? It's like it was very like like something that my friends would have done, not my friends, my teachers would have done at school, like kind of thing. Yeah. Like it's like that kind of humor.
Yeah.
But I really, I mean, we saw a glimpse of what it could have been with Japan with the opener, but like I mean, I'm sure there was more. I'm sure they planned something else in the beginning or something.
Where is it going to be in 2024? Sorry,
I don't know. I really don't know. But
it's going to be in Paris. The French are going to have it.
What? Why is it going back to Europe?
I have no idea.
Shouldn't it go to the Americas?
That's and 2028 is going to be in.
I think Australia just recently won the latest one. I think 2032.
2020. Yeah, 2028 is going to be in Los Angeles.
Okay, that makes sense.
So Paris, Los Angeles.
Paris doesn't make sense though to me because the last one was in England. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Oh, Rio and then England.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Rio,
England, and then Beijing.
England. No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
Beijing first.
Oh, Beijing... no, I'm going back.
Oh.
Yeah, like 2016 Rio, 2012 England, and then 2020. I
totally forgot about Rio. Yeah, Rio is the one where all the fucking swimmers got in trouble, right?
I think so, yeah.
The swimmers got into like a scandalous, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was funny.
What was the controversy? It was just like Brazil just used all its funds at the Olympics, and then every people were like starving.
Yeah.
And then in Japan,
that tends to be the case. That tends to be the case when it comes to developing countries. You know, like because like they think like the economy will boom for like half a year.
Yeah.
But then it will disappear.
It's done
instantly.
Yeah. Bangkok. Imagine Bangkok. Oh my god, bro! It would be a fucking shit show.
Oh yeah.
Even with an elected government.
with any government, really.
We do not have the capacity to
we can't.
To organize ourselves.
We can't. We don't even have the facilities. We would have to build so many more stadiums. And that's something that the Brazilians did, you know, which is not good. Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. The Brazilians did both the FIFA World Cup and the Rio Olympics too. So it was like a lot of infrastructure being built, which is like
too much, too many infrastructures.
Yeah.
If Thailand did, rough. I think the cabinet would have to take an unpaid. They'd have to not get paid for a while.
Yeah. Pretty much. But yeah, did you have anything else to talk about the Olympics?
Oh, I don't know.
What's on your mind?
I was just thinking of honestly, I was thinking that the Olympics is such it's a Greek thing, right? Olympia, and the original Olympic Games was a Greek thing. I think the world started the Olympics in the 1920s.
I think so. I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure. Probably.
Not too sure.
And then, but it's still like a Western dominated idea, which is interesting.
Well, it's a liberal idea, I think.
It's a liberal idea, yeah. But it just shows that
What?
Anyways,
what?
I'm just reading too much into it. Yesterday I was thinking, I was like, wow, How who fucking let white people just run this shit? Like even after white people run shit, white people still run shit. We're talking in English right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyways,
that's true.
It's useless. We don't need to talk about that. It is what it is.
Yeah, gotta decolonize this. Decolonize our minds. But any thoughts on Olympics before I kind of raise my topic?
No more. You wanted to talk about, what did you want to talk about today?
Okay. This is a huge tangent.
I'm so confused.
I want to talk about hair, man. And why hair is because for some reason today I've been like bombarded by like hair related content or whatever you want to call it. So this morning I wake up, right, and I was on like Instagram or something, and I saw like a TikTok about this dude like commenting on like people being shallow on TikTok, and like the hair is only important, like hair for a guy in particular is like the defining factor of their like attractiveness. Because like they're just like, it's so important. I mean, like they agree that it's important, but they also commented that people are shallow to be like, oh yeah, like hair is the only thing that matters for someone. Who like it changes their look entirely.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, things to think about, whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's true. Like I feel like hair is important. That's why I do take care of my hair, and that's why I decided not to do my hair or wear a hat today, just because to see the comparison between like someone who would wear their hat or do their hair or something, and someone who doesn't.
It looks fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but like I don't know. But
what were your thoughts on it?
I mean, before we can. We talk about that. One more thing, but my friend Tem, who was on the podcast at one point, he just got a haircut, and I don't know, man.
Does it look bad?
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, dude, look at it. Look at it right now. Do you follow him?
I do. Yeah.
Yo, dude. Fuck.
Oh, never mind. I got locked out of my my main Instagram.
All right, I'll just describe it to you. It's fine. It's all good. All right, this motherfucking boy, CEO or whatever he is, of Oris watches in Thailand. He sells watches. He's like the big boy of watches in Thailand. All right, this guy got a man bun.
No.
This guy got a man bun with a fade.
No, at 23.
Well, he
at 24.
He's our age.
As a 24-year-old man
in 2021.
In 2021. That's tough.
And I'm like, wow. I mean, I didn't say it to him, and I'm sure. I mean, if he wants to listen to this podcast, he will hear this. I mean, I don't mind telling him to his face, but like, yeah, man, not a fan. No. But it is what it is.
He's the businessman.
I know, yeah. It's just like a little like off when you kind of see him. It's like, whoa, okay, what's up with this? But I mean, like to his credit, it's a nice fade. It's a nice fade. It's like a. I mean, but just saying, it doesn't fit everyone, you know. And like the association or the look that comes with a man bun only fits with some people.
Yeah, like one of my best friends has a man bun, looks great on him. He's an outdoorsy guy. Yeah, it works.
Outdoorsy is like, or like rugged,
this guy climbs.
Or like
this guy, yeah.
Is this Brian?
It's Brian. Yeah, it's Brian.
Six.
Right.
But I don't know, man. Like, I just want so those two things combined with maybe like a couple more comments from my family or something. But like, it was like, okay. Hair. How important is hair to like, especially men, right? Because for men, it's quite clear. At least for me, as a man looking at another man, it's like, okay, you have this kind of style. But if you look at a girl, like I don't know the nuances of that too much, so I'm just like long hair, short hair, or like bangs. Yeah, that's it. Cute. That's kind of it, you know. Yeah. But like a guy, there's like, you know, you get a fade, you get a comb over, you get a pompadour, you get a flat top, you get a There's
yeah,
afros,
yeah.
there's everything, right? I mean, not saying that you can't do that with female hair, but you know, it is the convention to, you know.
No, I think for guys, like, hair is like personality. But for girls, hair is aesthetics. I don't know. I don't know too much.
I don't know. They're probably, it's probably the same.
I guess we can only speak for guys.
Yeah. Let's just talk about just guys then in this case.
Yes.
But what's your take on it? And I think we were on the same page. It's just I just want to hear from.
I think hair is great, man.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like I think hair is like you know what you were talking about, like hair is like, I feel like if no matter how ugly you are, if you find the right hairstyle and you do your hair well, you can be presentable.
Yeah. And hair is something that like
it saves you.
It saves you, but also it shapes your perceived character. Yeah, if that makes any sense. So if a CEO of a watch company had has a man bun walks in, I'm like, oh fuck, what's happening here?
You're about to sign a million bot deal.
Let me just unroll my bun.
Oh, I hope he's watching this.
Yeah, dude, I hope so too. Hey, Tim, I mean, I love you, dude, but I don't know what you were thinking, bro. I mean, no hate. Like, I'm not trying to bully you or anything. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I don't think it fits you, but you pull it off somehow, but it might not fit your role right now in life. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Also in 2021. Man. Not a lot of people can pull that shit off.
I had a man bun, not gonna lie. In 2014, I rocked that shit.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the time when I first met you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
I think I do remember.
I would sometimes put my hair up and...
yeah, but that's 2014, 2015. Everyone was trying to get a man bun.
Yeah, I kept a little like a hair tie on my wrist at all times so I could just...
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no. Like, to be honest, like, in the age, like, whatever... Okay, like, because everything's relative, right? Like every style is relative. Yeah. So whatever style today might not be good, you know, tomorrow, correct?
Yeah.
So like the man bun thing in the moment was fine. It's just not in the moment anymore. You get me? It's like we're out of the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you don't believe in moments and you can do whatever you want, then do it. But also like doesn't fit everyone, man. Not just man buns, but any look really. You know,
any look. Yeah. Like snapbacks, not really a thing anymore.
Yeah. Snapbacks not a thing. Yeah.
Like dad hats, not a thing. Like dad hats. You wear one, I wear one.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, if you wore like a dad hat back in like 2010, weird.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, well, you good. Are you going you walking your dog? The fuck?
Yeah. Are you a dad? Are you a father? You have kids?
What the fuck's happening? Yeah. So there's like these ups and downs, ebbs and flows, right? So like
ebbs and flows, bro.
No, for real. And
I haven't heard that word in years.
Ebb and flow. But hair is very important, right?
I think for you, hair is also for you, especially for you.
Me as a person, yeah.
Yeah, because like you do your hair. I remember we had a talk about this. You were like, "Oh yeah, bro, you gotta get the lay right. Yeah. You gotta get the lay right, bro." And then I bought lay right. It cost like $40.
You got ripped off.
Yeah, I got a man cave.
I don't know. You got ripped off.
Where do you used to? It's like $30-$40, man.
No, it's not. It's like 20 something.
No, it's not. It's $30.
I bought it from like a barbershop. Easy.
Maybe I got fucking ripped off.
Easy. But yeah, for me in particular, because like, I mean, since I was like 17, 18, I had like a slick comb over kind of look. Just because like my whole life I had a fluffy hair look. And like, it's because I just didn't care when I was younger. I was like, my mom just picked something easy. Just like, okay, go for it. And then I just rocked that like Asian afro my whole life. And I was like, okay, cool. This is me. And then I grew up and I was like, hey man, like I'm trying to look good. trying to look good now.
You got good hair for styling though.
I guess. Like there's good volume.
It's
but,
straight and it's thick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like the only issue with it, like for me personally, is that like because it is very thick, it is quite hard to set sometimes. Like it's very heavy. But I mean, I'd rather have thick hair than thin hair. But
True.
But whatever.
That's good, man. Is your dad like balding?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna be good.
Yeah, I should be good.
See,
I should be good.
My dad is kind of balding.
Oh
so
no!
Like, fuck, fuck my life. Yeah, look at this guy. Like, this is speaking of hair, right?
You should be disappointed at your dad. The next time you just like sit down and you're like, why? Why?
Yeah,
bro, why?
So I was like whenever I go back home with my to my dad,
mm-hmm.
he likes me to like massage his like back.
His dick.
Oh, fuck, Mark. That's my dad, bro. Come on.
Okay. Sorry.
So he would like sit on the floor and
no.
I like while we were watching TV, and I just have to do this shit, right? And then I was looking down at the top of his head, bro.
Yeah.
This guy barely had hair.
Oh,
bro.
no.
It was kind of tough. I was like, yo, like, are you aware that you almost have no hair?
Yeah.
And he was like, what the fuck? Because he only sees his reflection.
Yeah.
He only sees his reflection.
Wow, you just gave him an insecurity.
He doesn't know the extent of how bad it is.
You gave him an insecurity?
Yeah, bro. He was like, what the fuck? Take a picture of it.
Oh no.
And I showed it, and he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He got fucked. Like, he was like, oh shit, like, you know, because hair is a big deal for him too.
Yeah,
like me, right?
Sure.
Like he always like paid attention to it. Like, this guy had like the style back then for him, because he had curly hair
mm-hmm.
too. It was a mullet. That was the look. It was a normal in front, just like sort of like an undercut.
Yeah, and
then in the back, he didn't cut hair here, so it would just curl like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mullet
is a pretty good look.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, back in the day, let's talk about it, like the relative trend thing, right? Like if you did that today, like I don't know about that, but
no, it's a thing, bro. I mean, it's becoming a thing again. It's in like
becoming, but not really. It's like ironically it's becoming. Like, you know,
it's edgy. It's
edgy because it's ironic. Like that's different.
Ironic. Yeah.
It's different. Like man bun is not ironic. It's like oh, like people actually find it nice. But like the ironic thing is for people like me and you who are like, nice.
No, I think man buns will be ironically edgy again in like a few years. Like in 10 years, some kid's gonna be like, oh, these
maybe
people used to do this.
Maybe 10
people
years.
used to do this in the 2010s.
Yeah.
Like
maybe 10 years.
You know, it kind of looks stupid. But kind of cool.
Right.
It's like mullets now. Like,
I don't know, man.
No, mullets are like, bro, I live on
I don't know.
Main Street.
Yeah.
I live on Main Street, and like if you sat at a coffee store on Main Street, you see a lot of mullets. But it's like, it's the people who wear overalls, like those kinds of people.
Yeah. People who live in Maine and also Vancouver. First of all,
it's the dudes that paint their nails, like straight dudes that paint their nails.
Right.
They have mullets. It's that kind of thing.
The Venn diagram is perfect. Yeah. It's like dudes that paint their nails, mullet.
Straight dudes that paint their nails.
Yeah.
Mullets, tote bags. 3 things.
Yeah. The Venn diagram is there.
The Venn diagram.
I mean, you know, I know how I feel about that. I don't like it. Okay, I know how I feel about that. I don't like it,
mullets?
But no. I don't like it. I haven't liked it ever, first of all. But I get why it was a fashion, you know. It was like a thing. I get whatever the time.
It was serious. Everybody had it.
Yeah, so it's not a problem, you know.
It was very serious.
But yeah.
Motherfucker, he used hairspray, bro. My dad used hairspray to keep it in shape.
Yeah, I use hairspray. Yeah, hairspray is good.
Yeah, it was crazy. And now this guy's balding, and he was freaking out.
That sucks.
And he bought like
Sharpie
this
pins.
medicine. No, this medicine that like supposedly makes your hair grow. And I was like, I don't think it's gonna work. It smells like shit. First of all, it smells like something gone bad.
Yeah,
and he puts it on his hair every day.
Oh no!
Before he goes to bed, and I'm like,
man.
That's kind of tough, bro.
Good luck to him, man. Good luck to him.
I think it's done.
Maybe you should get Abdo to look at your head at some point.
No, man. My head is good. Although I did hear that if you wear hats a lot, it's not good for you.
The hairline's not good.
Yeah, like take it off right now. Fuck it. Shit.
Yeah. I've been trying to wear my hat less and less. You know, but
like if you're indoors, like you don't need to wear it.
Right. The thing is though, like I don't want to set my hair, right? You know what I mean. Like guys wear hats most of the time because they just don't want to do their hair. Yeah, and they don't want to wear the headbands, you know, hair bands.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, so like
you look like an anime character in a sports anime.
You look like Leo.
I remember that. He used to wear.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, dude, hair is very important for a guy, and I don't know where I was going with this, but like I love the barber culture as well. You know, because barber culture is something that I feel like salons and barber shops like are very different, right? Like women and females, or you know, like mostly they have the salon experience, so there's a whole different narrative there. But like the barbershop experience, like way different. Like
you gotta go like once a month too, like once a month.
Yeah, so it's like it's quite interesting, and I've had a handful of barbershop experiences, like from the high ends to the low ends to the middle ends to the niche. Like at one point, like I was like. I was in America at my sister's apartment, and there was a barbershop nearby, and it was a black barbershop. And I was like, oh shit, dude.
They knew how to cut your hair?
Gotta try it out, because like, you know, like you hear these stories about like black barbershops, right?
Yeah.
I mean, normally my hair would take like maybe like 40 to 1 hour. Like this place took an hour and a half because these dudes just kept talking. These dudes were just like, yo, like the Knicks are gonna win this playoff game. Like, bro, no.
Yeah. The Knicks are not gonna win shit, bro.
Yeah, dude, the Knicks aren't going nowhere. But it was just a fun experience, and I feel like this barbershop feel, and like I don't know if it is the same with salons. I don't think it is, because salons are by appointment, but like barbershops are normally by walk-in, right? And you just wait, and there's an honor system, right? I don't know if you've ever kind of like been in that situation or not,
it's
but
honor
like
system.
you sit and like you just anticipate who's next, and you just know, like it's kind of like peeing at like the stall, like it's like an unspoken code of some sort. It's just like okay, this guy came before me, so obviously he's before me.
Yeah.
But like there's like a daunting thing that, you know, as soon as you walk into those doors, you're just like, okay, how many's in line? Like you start counting and everything. But
where did you go? Did you go to university when you were here?
Yeah, just because it was convenient. Just literally just because it was convenient.
And like after they get it right once, you just be like, just do it like this every time.
Yeah, exactly. And I like this barber by the end of my time in uni, third and fourth year. His name is Colby. Shout out to Colby. I don't know where you are, but shout out to Colby. He's on Maine now, I think. Yeah, last time I was cutting my hair, then he was working on Maine, but he's really good. But I think once you find your barber, then I think you're set. But barbers tend to move around a lot, so it's hard to kind of pin them down.
Yeah. You know who? Oh, have you?
Sam?
No, who took me there? No. Someone took me to Subaki. I get my hair cut at two places: Man Cave in Yelltown.
Yeah. Or
Subaki in like on Dunsmuir.
Wow. I wouldn't walk into a place called Man Cave. Just saying.
It's called Man. It's like
it feels too testosterone-y.
It's very testosterone-y, man. it's like exposed brick wall. They mounted TVs, always playing sports.
Oh no!
Like, there's an arcade machine.
Oh no!
I think it was like Street Fighter or something like that. I like it. I think it's kind of cool.
Right.
You got like just a bunch of like douchebag looking motherfucking like all the barbers look like douchebags. They just look like. Just like Arabs with fades. It's all there. You're like.
Oh, dude! I need to tell you about my experience cutting my hair in London. Oh my god, totally forgot about this. Okay, dude, I don't know if you've ever experienced this at all, okay? But in England, at least from my experience, it feel like it's an England thing. But in front of your seat, when you sit down to get your haircut, there's a sink in front of you in England. Have you seen this at all in your life?
I've never cut my hair in England.
No, not in England, but just anywhere. Like, have you, like, there's a sink literally beneath the mirror that you're looking at, right? And weird. Like, it's like the sink is shaped so that you can walk, like you can like bend over so your head can go down, right? And or like wash your hands or whatever. But I didn't know this, so I walk in, right? I walk into this place. This, like, I think it was oh man, I'm gonna get it all wrong, but this quite expensive place, and it was like all Arab dudes, like Turkish dudes, basically, or something. Yeah. I think it was Turkish. That they're known for having barbers, but they there was all Turkish dudes, and I was like, okay, like I'm new here, like just anyone's fine. And I sit down, right? He's like, oh, you wanna get your do you wanna wash your hair first? Just like to wet it. And I'm
so you do it yourself?
And I'm like, sure, no. And he's like, and I'm like, okay, sure. And he's like, and I'm like, okay, where do I go? Where do I? Because normally they like kind of direct you to a spot,
you
right?
go and then you sit down and then they do the thing.
And he's like, oh, bend over. Bend over. So on my seat, like being seated, I put my head down, like they're like just like lean forward into like the sink in front of you, and then the tap water drips onto your head, like from above. Yeah. And then the water submerges your face and drowns you. So it's like...
And do you wash it yourself, or is this guy
he's washing it. But like...
But you're bent over.
I'm bent over.
I don't know if I like that.
So the water is coming down your head and into your face. So like,
I don't like that, bro.
You know that feeling when... You're taking a shower, like a shampoo, and then the water's coming in your mouth and you're breathing. That's the feeling, right?
Yeah.
I was being suffocated.
And you're bent over.
Like seated. You know, like so, like you're like bending over, like seated.
Yeah, I don't like that. That really feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, that just like the mental image feels uncomfortable, right? And like I am already shell shocked, first of all, but I was like, I already like kind of committed myself to this haircut. That's so I was like, okay, fuck, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. So I do it. and then suddenly out of nowhere, like he was like, oh, wait, he didn't even ask me. But he
sticks a finger up your butt.
I mean, close, but he started washing my face with soap.
Oh, I don't like that, bro.
With soap. Like,
what the fuck?
Not like hand soap, but like some kind of foamy thing. And I was like, what the fuck's happening? But I was like,
he's like, touching your face.
So imagine that, like,
what the fuck? Some guy's standing over you.
Yes, exactly, standing over me and just like doing this. And I'm like suffocating with the water on top of me, dripping like.
I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that at all. No way. I would leave. I would just be like, you know what? This is not it.
Yeah, and then I come up from that. He pats my face down with the towel, and I'm like,
does he moisturize it?
No, I don't think so.
You just sitting there with a dry ass fucking face.
I think so. I don't even remember at this point. But like
dumb as fuck.
He cleaned my face, he cleaned my hair, and then he starts cutting the hair again, right? Or I don't remember the ordering of it. But at that point, I was just like, fuck it.
I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Motherfucker, I just got waterboarded.
Literally, I felt like I got waterboarded, right? But like, and then by the end of the session, by the end of the haircut, he's like, oh, do you want your ears flamed? And I'm like, the fuck is ear flaming?
I know. I've seen this on TikTok, bro.
And so
they put fire and it takes out all the wax.
No, not that. Close though. But
and
you ear flaming, yes. And I'm like, bro, I'm already here.
Did you say yes?
Let's fucking do it. So basically, what it is that he this dude puts a cotton ball onto like a metal stick, a metal skewer, basically, and he douses it in alcohol, like generic alcohol, and then he lights it on fire, and then he starts beating my ear with this flame.
Oh my god.
And he starts hitting it. And like the theory is that it burns all the baby hairs around your ear.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that makes sense.
While I was just looking at it, I was like, what the fuck's happening with my life? This was my first haircut in England. This is like never, and I never went back. First of all, I never went back to that.
Okay, I was gonna ask,
but
I was like, this guy, you became best friends with this guy.
It was so traumatizing. Like traumatizing, but also like very like rewarding. It like wow, I'm like culturally shocked. I didn't think I would be culturally shocked.
It's a Turkish thing, man. Have you ever seen the videos of Turkish baths?
No.
Okay, after this podcast.
Yeah.
Before you go to bed, go watch this video.
Yeah.
You just go there and just a bunch of dudes just soap you
up.
wait,
yeah, you soap you up. I've seen those. Yeah, and I mean, I think the ear thing is a Turkish thing and the face scrubbing thing is a Turkish thing, but the hair shampooing thing, not a Turkish thing. It's like a English,
everywhere.
It's like widely a thing.
I don't
like
that.
Why not just have like a separate shampoo station?
No, like because in Thailand it's like you just go lie down.
Yeah. And who likes water in their face?
And it's
at
like
any point?
It's like a girl, and then just soft hands.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of.
Yeah.
No.
I have another story about that. That's pretty funny.
No, I want to hear it. Let's talk about it.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about
this is speaking of barbershop experiences. Yeah. I think the first time, honestly, this was like before I was going through puberty.
Yeah.
And like I felt like I think one of my first sexual experiences was like this barber.
Mm.
She cuts hair and she was really pretty.
Yeah.
And she was shampooing my head.
Yeah.
And then me as a kid, I was like,
oh.
what is this feeling I'm having?
Yeah.
And yeah, she was like, yeah, she was this
Wait, did you get like did you get a boner?
Of course.
Did she see?
No.
Okay.
Like yeah.
It was like visible, like oh.
I was just like,
wow, how old are you? 17?
No, man. Fuck. I was like 11, 12, I think.
Okay.
But I remember it so clearly.
Yeah. Do you know where their barbershop is? Do you go back when you're in Bangkok?
No. I've never gone back, but I wanted to keep it pure, that experience. I wanted to keep it special.
Okay. That's a good story. That's a good story.
You probably had it too. I feel like
not really. I mean, all my barbers and hairstylists have been like very old people, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I guess it was like she was really pretty, and I was just like, and I opened my eyes, and it was awkward. I remember it was awkward because she was like right on top of me, so I just closed my eyes. Yeah,
I close my eyes all the time. It's so awkward. But yeah, like I all my barbers are men now, so it avoids that problem, or maybe not.
Maybe not. That. But bend over. But I don't like that. It's too vulnerable. Yeah. I can't be vulnerable like that.
I mean, you're not standing up. Like your ass is still like on the seat.
Yeah. Okay.
But your body is bent over. Yeah.
It's still a vulnerable.
You're getting waterboarded for sure.
It's like you're taking a shit. That's what you do when you sit down and bend over.
Exactly.
Not getting a haircut.
Yeah. Not into that.
Anyways,
I think we're hitting time.
We're at time.
Dude, that was a good one. Hopefully, for anyone who's been listening the whole way, you got a mix of topics today.
I actually like that, Mark. What? Like this format.
Yeah, just
we don't have to stick to one topic.
Yeah, just like anything.
we can like I want to talk about one thing, you want to talk about it, and then we split it.
Let's do it. Let's do it like that then. But yeah, well, we have a tradition on this podcast to share some music with you guys, and it's because we're this music circle, this virtual music circle, and we want to kind of share it with you guys. So, any songs, Vinny?
For me, okay, I have a song I like to share. It's called "Kinky Love" by Pale Saints,
Kinky,
and it's like is a dream pop track.
Okay,
it's pretty good. And the second track is "Versos de Plaser" by Maye, not like Maye.
Yes,
Maye. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's my two
and
songs.
my song is called "A Bitch Curious" by AUX Chord. And which is quite bumpin'. First of all, it's quite a bumpin' song. And FYO by Michelle. Yeah, that's about it from us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share. We're on Spotify. If you're on Spotify right now, we're also on YouTube. We're everywhere, basically, wherever you get podcasts. So check us out. Yeah, we're on Instagram and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Anyhow, thank you, Findy.
Thank you.
Thank you, listeners. Bye-bye.
Bye.